how to magnetize your man's love and attention without forcing them, without fighting against them. Kusa na nila itong ibibigay sa'yo. Kumbaga parang regalo na lang na ibibigay nila ito sa'yo. At pwede po yan. You need lang ng proper approach, proper na way in order para makareceive kayo ng ganyang klase na trato. Naniniwala ako that every relationship, hindi sana mai-involve ang force or by force. Because once na na-involve yung by force, through manipulation, ganon, or through your emotion, gagamitin mo yung emotion mo to force someone para gagawa or magbibigay ng something favor sa'yo na against naman sa kanilang nararamdaman, against sa kanilang puso, that's manipulation, that's by force. I don't agree with that and I don't encourage you and I don't recommend you to do that, okay? Ikaw yung pupuno ng kung anong kulang sa kanya. In that way, you don't need to force him to love you. You don't need to force his attention. But you can able to magnetize him. Kusa na mamamagnet. Whenever na nandyan ka, whenever na ginagawa mo yun, is that kusa niya ito. Not against his feeling, pero kusa niyang ginagawa because you are magnetizing him. Hindi ko alam kung tama yung grammar ko. Okay? So, ang tanong ngayon, paano yung proper approach para ma-magnetize mo siya? Para ma-magnet mo siya sa'yo. Okay? Proceed na nga tayo sa number 1 na proper approach na dapat nyo gawin is that physically, paniwala ka sa hindi, you don't need to ask a man to lay with you or to have sex with you. You just need to show him some, alam nyo na, maligo ka lang, mag-shower ka lang, nakatawel ka lang, na dadaan sa kanyang harapan, naturally, ma-attract mo siya. Hindi mo kailangan na by force. You know, that is why I encourage you sometimes to be flirtatious or makipag-flirt ka. There's nothing wrong, especially kapag asawa mo, that nagiging malibog ka din minsan sa kanya. Because in that way, natitrigger actually or na mamagnetize mo siya. That you don't need to force him, okay? That is when it comes physically, ano? You can touch him without saying that you want sex. You can touch him, you know, touch yung mga gustong-gusto niya na part ng kanyang katawan. By your gesture, pwede mong ipakita that you want something from him. Okay? Even sa tingin lang, pwedeng may kalandian na kunti na paningin. Sa mga bagay na yan, you're not forcing him, but you are magnetizing him. Okay? Kasi kapag by force, of course, idadaan mo ito by your emotion, galit, you know, drama. That's not good. Okay? That's not good. So, that is when it comes physically, if you want to attract him physically. So, marami pang example. Kayo na po ang mag-isip kasi mas kilala nyo po yung partner nyo. Binigyan ko lang po kayo ng idea. Okay? Proceed na po tayo sa number 2. Is that become more vulnerable sa kanya. The more na nagiging invulnerable ka sa kanya, the more actually that you're pushing him away from you. If you want to attract him ng kusa, if you want to magnetize him, be more vulnerable. I understand po kasi uso na ngayon ang strong independent woman. Yes, tama po. But sometimes hindi yan applicable when you're in a relationship. Because no matter what, no matter how strong and independent you are, hindi mo kayang ibigay ang lahat-lahat or hindi mo kayang magawa ang lahat na kayang maibigay or magawa ng isang lalaki. Okay? May mga bagay na kaya mo pero hindi po lahat. You cannot even provide sperm. Okay? You cannot even provide seed para may mabuong bata. Just like ganun din ang lalaki. We cannot able to provide also egg cells. So, ang point natin dito is that no matter how strong and independent you are, sometimes it's awkward to be vulnerable, na mag-open sa kanya. Kasi ang problema sa kanyo, especially sa mga may masasakit ng nakaraan, may masasakit na mga trauma nangyari sa buhay, naging defensive ka na, naging invulnerable ka kasi natatakot kang mangyari ulit kung ano yung nangyari sa'yo. Even also sa hirap ng buhay, dahil sa sobrang hirap ng buhay, dahil sa nakikita mo sa family mo, you know, may impact yan sa'yo na nagiging invulnerable ka. But in the long run, whenever that you're in a relationship, napakadelikado yan. Kasi you're not allowing your man to come and do something for you. It means, hindi niya ma-exercise yung masculinity niya, yung pagiging lalaki niya sa'yo whenever that you are not vulnerable. And hindi mo siya mamamagnet. Hindi. Ang ginagawa mo, palagi mo siyang pinupush away. Okay? Kasi ang isang lalaki, invulnerable din kami. We are protective, we are provider, we are more disciplined, we are more focused, hindi man lahat. Ang problema kapag parehas tayo ng personalities at character. Kasi tulad ng isang magnet, kapag nagtagpo ang positive at positive, hindi yan mag-attract, magdi-distract yan. Hindi mo yan mamamagnet. So, ang pinopoint out ko lang dito para maintindihan nyo is that allow your man to be a man. Become vulnerable sa kanya. It's okay na i-open mo yung past mo. It's okay na hayaan mo na mahalin ka. It's okay na hayaan mo na effort siya. It's okay na isuko or mag-commit sa kanya. It's okay na respeto mo siya. It's okay. Hindi porke sinaktan ka ng nakaraan ay sasaktan ka din ngayon. Of course, kailangan mo na i-check dun yung partner mo ay yung lalaki na yan. Kung mapagkakatiwalaan ba, kung talaga bang worth it para maging vulnerable ka sa kanya, you need to consider yung mga bagay na yun. Okay? Pero, kung hindi siya worth it, then bakit nasa relationship ka pa? Break, maghiwalay na. Overall, become vulnerable sa kanya. He will exercise his masculinity. Mas na-exercise namin yung pagiging lalaki namin, yung pagiging provider, yung pagiging protective namin, yung pagiging lalaki namin, yung pagiging hero namin kapag ina-allow nyo yun na gawin namin sa inyo. Hindi po porke kaya mo is that gawin mo na. Sometimes tips lang, sometimes not all the time, is that bigyan mo siya ng chance para patunayan niya na kaya niya at mas magaling siya at mas kaya niya sa'yo at mas the best yung kanyang may provide kaysa sa'yo. In that way, you are attracting him. Sa totoo lang, you are magnetizing him. Okay? So I hope na meron ka na natutunan. Proceed na po tayo sa number 3 is that become his place of peace. At the end of the day, no matter how tarantado at burumbado ang isang lalaki, no matter how babaero ang isang lalaki, at the end of the day, ang hahanapin niya is a peaceful place. At sometimes, kung bakit naging tarantado or nagiging, hindi maganda yung asal ng isang lalaki, yung karakter at buhay ng isang lalaki, kasi walang peace sa kanyang tahanan, sa kanyang kinalakihan. Naturally, and by our instinct, hinahanap natin ang mas peaceful at mas comfortable na environment. That is why, kung hindi peaceful yung naipoprovide mo na atmosphere, ikaw yung pag-uwi niya pa lang, dada ng dada, reklamo ng reklamo, ang daming issue sa buhay, ang daming drama, walang peaceful sa kanya. You are pushing him away from you, hindi mo siya minamagnetize. Hanggat maaari, bawasan yung pagiging bungangangera, i-provide mo ang mas peaceful sa kanya. Iwasan pagiging reklamo, kundi daan sa mabuting usapan. Iwasan ang maraming drama, kundi idaan sa usapan. I-open sa kanya, maging maliwanag. Don't expect na alam niya kung anong iniisip mo, kung ano ang lahat na tumatakbo sa isip mo at sa buhay mo. Okay? Be clear, be direct, and be simple. Simple, wag mong gawing drama or wag mong i-twist ang lahat. Be simple and direct. Because at the end of the day nga, ang hanap natin is ang peaceful or mas peaceful na environment. That is why, hindi ba kayo magtataka? Hindi man lahat. Pero, lumaki ka sa city, nagtrabaho ka sa mga high-rise building, but at the end of the day, you are longing ng place na farm, ng place na wala masyadong building, kundi hangin, kundi bundok, because mas peaceful doon. Ganun na ganun ang instinct natin when it comes sa relationship or sa mga tao that mas gusto natin makasama yung mas peaceful na tao. Okay, so i-provide mo yun sa kanya and you will see, mamamagnet mo siya. You don't need to force him, you don't need to fight against him para makuha mo siya. Okay? Number 4, tulungan mo siya hilain pataas. Once na ikaw yung number 1 na basher niya, number 1 na destroyer niya, number 1 na manghihila sa kanyang pababa, number 1 na makakaramdaman niya ng unsupportive na partner, hindi mo siya hinihila pataas, hindi mo siya ina-attract, kundi mas pinupush mo yung partner mo away from you. So kung gusto mo na ma-attract siya palagi, hilain mo siya pataas, tulungan mo siya, i-support mo siya, encourage mo siya, at the same time, i-correct mo siya, because correction is love also. Kasi nature natin, especially when tayo ay nadadown, na maghahanap ng tao na mag-lift up sa atin, magko-comfort sa atin, at magsusupport sa ating pangarap at gusto sa buhay. Okay, gawin mo yan. And last but not the least, ito ang pinaka-importante, is that you can magnetize a person depending on what is inside you. Yun ang katotohanan. No matter kung ano man yung outside mo, no matter how much your money is, no matter how beautiful or handsome you are, at the end of the day, kapag na-discover nila kung what is inside you, hindi sila ma-attract sa'yo. Hindi nila papangarapin na maging kapiling mo. No matter how handsome and beautiful you are, kung hindi man naman okay or masama naman ang ugali mo, you can never attract them. If you want to attract a person without forcing them, make sure na maging pure yung puso mo. That you are not wicked and evil inside. And it is very impossible that kaya mong lahat na gawin yan without the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, without the way, the truth, and the life. His name is Jesus. He is the only one. Sabi nga sa Bible, God is not looking for a perfect man or a woman, but God is looking for imperfect people to be perfected. So, if you believe that you are not perfect inside, hindi maganda yung mga ugali or characters mo, then allow God to perfect you. Allow Him to correct you. Lumapit ka sa Kanya and allow Him to purify you for you to become pure. And in that way, when your heart is pure, you can attract people, especially your partner, without forcing them. Okay? So that's it. Maraming salamat. I hope po na marami kayong natutunan. Pasensya, napakahaba po ang video natin. Pero I hope na worth it po para sa inyo. Thank you so much. Please comment down below. Worth it po, kuya, kung talagang worth it. Thank you and God bless. Shalom.